Hello, and welcome to James the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible. Mortal Show! One of the best Dark Souls clones I've ever played. After all, if you're going to clone a game, Dark Souls is a pretty good game to be doing that with. But unlike Dark Souls, where you can have a variety of weapons that do different kinds of damage, variety of armors, and you choose your stats how you want. With Mortal Shell, you get 4 weapons. A really big sword that takes like 3 swings and you're out of stamina. A really big mace that takes you 4 swings, you're out of stamina. Medium-sized sword that takes about 7 swings with the 1 shell, entirely out of stamina. And then smaller, lighter weapons that do less damage than the medium sword but take the exact same amount of stamina. I don't know why they're in the game. But the shells, you start off with a very weak shell, some health, some armor, some special points. Then you can find Solomon, where you get more health, more stamina, more points. Then you find another one where it's a ton of health, but less stamina and less special points. What are special points for? Well, every weapon has a special technique that they can use. The medium sword, the hollowed sword, has a spike. Spike comes out, bam! You hit the person, does a ton of damage. Unless it's a boss, usually kills them in 1 shot. Later on, you can find a molten spike, so you do the spike damage and fire. The mace, you do fire damage. The martyr sword, the giant ass sword, that 3 swings and you're out of stamina, does ice damage. You freeze your opponent. Not bad. The smallest weapons, stagger and hammer, which again take the exact same amount of stamina as the hollowed sword, but they do less damage. But they can do poison. It's like, alright, you hit them, you poison your opponent, you run away. But the poison isn't that much. It's not like, oh yeah, you're going to kill this guy with poison. No. You might weaken him with poison, but you're not killing him with the poison, so... The only way I could recommend the hammer and dagger is if they used up less stamina. Like using the 1 shell, the Solomon's shell that I like the most. If instead of 7 swings, I could get 9 swings with it before running out of stamina. They'd be a bit more useful. But, again, take the same amount of stamina, but do less damage as the hollowed sword. Which, even though the hollowed sword is the very beginning sword you get, in my opinion, was the best weapon in the game. People would shout out like, oh, why aren't you using the martyr sword? It does way more damage. Yeah, but it also takes a lot more stamina. And it swings like, alright, hollowed sword, I swing. Well, I swing the sword. The martyr sword, I swing. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here's the wind up. Here, batter, and swing. Like, well, I could have gotten hit, 2-3 times by the time I finally get an attack off. And oh, hey, I have no stamina left because that was 3 swings and I'm out. But, with that being said, there's a shell that gives you more stamina, but also less health. There's the 4 different shells. Not the 4 different weapons, but there's like 5 shells. The one you start with. Solomon, the one that looks like a king with a crown and all that. I can't even think of the names. Well, the others I never really used. I love the Solomon shell because it had the best balance of health, stamina, special points. Well, the others were like, hey, congratulations, you have 2 special points. Ton of health, but no stamina. Where you have a ton of stamina, very little health, and only 2 special points. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to avoid those. I like a good balance. Although with the one that looks like a king, because each shell also comes with their own points, their own abilities that they can learn, which you got to unlock with glimpses and tar. Enemies always drop tar. Think of souls and Dark Souls or Blood and Bloodborne. And the glimpses are special soul-like items that pretty hard to come by unless you find the items that give you more souls. Or more glimpses, I mean. It's like, alright, well, with this shell, he can unlock a skill where every time he kills someone, he gets a little bit more damage. You can stack it up to 100 times. Oh, these guys normally take 3 hits, now they take 2. These guys normally take 2 hits, now they take 1. Oh, wow, it's a Genshin. They're really tough. Like, they're fucking hard to kill. Oh, no, I killed it very easily because I had 100 stacks. I mean, pretty nice. And another skill you can learn with that shell is, when you kill someone, you are dealt 10% less damage for like 5 seconds. It's like, all right, well, there's 3 guys, kill one of them. The other 2 are going to do less damage for 5 seconds, which can be a huge lifesaver. While another one, where it's like, oh, for every kill you get a better chance of having a glimpse drop, so forth. So it all depends on what kind of style you want to play. I mean, if you went with the mortar sword and the high dexterity, not the high stamina shell, right, maybe you get 5 or 6 swings in before you're out of stamina, which could be a game changer. Or you stick with the hollow sword, but you go with the shell, learn the skill to give you more damage per kill, up to 100 kills. Alright, well, that just made the game a little easier. Now, with items, you can find items that give you tar, items that give you health, items that give you more stamina or regenerate stamina faster, so forth. As you use them, you learn about them. And unless you get the skill on your shell that, oh, you learn items faster, it generally takes 10 uses of an item before you learn about it. This mushroom, oh, you heal, 30 health in 30 seconds. You used it at least 10 times. Well, now you heal 30 health in 15 seconds. Oh, you ate this tar spore mushroom. It poisoned you. What's the point of eating it? You eat 10 of them. Next time you eat it, you become immune to poison for 120 seconds. Like, oh no, it's the frogs that explode and poison you. Wait a minute, eat one of these. Now they do no damage because they can't poison you anymore for 120 seconds. Get this thing of tar. You eat it, or use it, you get 80 tar. Oh, you've used it at least 10 times. Now you get 160 tar. Which is used again for upgrading your guy, or you go to the merchant. He can sell you quenching acid twice, which is what you use to upgrade damage to your weapon. Upgrade you to tools to fix the Blizzazuka, which is amazing. There's only one long-range weapon in the game. It's the Blizzazuka. Does a ton of damage. Spikes are kind of hard to come by, but he has an unlimited supply for 800 apiece, so get enough tar, you can just max out how many spikes you want to use the Blizzazuka. And he has a cat. You have to pet the cat. There's the old prisoner. Guy's chained up. You pull a thing out of the ground. It gives you ability to not block so much as counter. So you can do the empowered repository thing and deal a ton of damage. I never got the timing down. I am just not fast enough with my reflexes to get the timing down on it, so never really used it. But it can be pretty powerful move to use, especially if you upgrade skills for it, where, oh, if you use it, you have a chance for healing completely and remaxing all your special points. Pretty nice. But you talk to him, it's like, oh, find me the 3 sacred glands, and I will help you out even more. You can go to the temple in any order you want, which is kind of nice. First temple I went to was the Fire Temple. Got my ass handed to me for a bit. But when I got to the boss, he was big and strong, but slow. I was able to beat him in one go. One skill that will save your life, especially if you learn how to use it very well, is the Harden ability. L2. Oh no, the guy's swinging at me. L2, you harden. Bam, his blow bounces off. You become regular again. And there's certain shells that give you skills that are like, oh hey, you can use it twice as many times or cut down the cooldown on it by half, stuff like that. Or you can take 2 blows instead of 1 blow with it. Which, with this ability, it is very good. And it's something that is very different from anything from Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Code Vein, so forth. Where it's like, oh no, they're going to hit me and I can't get out of the way in time. Harden. Or it's like, oh shit, they're about to shoot me with a crossbow. Harden. Dunk. Okay, then go and get the kill. Or it's just a case of, oh no, I don't have any stamina. Harden. So that way, while you're hardened, even if they wind up a big attack and hit you with it, A, they do no damage. And B, while you're hardened, you're getting back your stamina. Great little skill, in my opinion. Let's see, for the NPCs, again, there's the merchant, there's the old prisoner, there's the sisters, or sesters, they spell with an E, why, I don't know, but they're the ones you go to heal up, reset the areas, and upgrade. So they're pretty important, and you usually find multiple of them in each temple. Another NPC you find is a frog. Yeah, feed him enough rats and rotten food, then you play him some music, you can find loots They don't really serve any purpose as far as I can tell. But you can play them. The brigands. The enemies are called brigands for some reason. Why I don't know. But you see one playing a guitar, you can sit down with your guitar, play it, and they will match you. They'll match the song that you're playing. And then when you go say attack a camp of like 4 guys, one of those playing the guitar, if you play the guitar first, he will not get up and attack you. He'll just keep sitting there playing the guitar. Just neat little stuff like that, like being able to pet the cat or the guitar thing, I thought was really cool and different. Second temple, well, second temple I went to, got the Martyr Blade, do ice damage, so obviously it's an ice wool now. And you get to the boss, they're not as strong, but holy shit are they fast. But at this point, I've got the timing down, I know what I'm doing, I know how to harden at the opportune moments, able to beat them in one go. Which is pretty funny because like you'll be going through like the normal areas, get your ass handed to you, and then you get to the boss like, alright, I just gotta harden, heal, like get my timing right, and you got them beat. Much like a Dark Souls game, where you gotta get the timing right. Alright, well, let's see, they do this 3-attack combo, that leaves them vulnerable for 2 hits, then I gotta get out. When you're first playing them, it's like, alright, oh, they swung at me, and I'm going, oh, no, it's a 2-hit combo, no, it's a 3-hit combo. Oh shit, I'm almost out of health. And then you learn. So you come back, it's like, alright, 3-hit combo. I go in 1, 2, going for a 3rd attack. Oh shit, they block and now they hit me. Fuck. Alright, well now I know. Don't go for 3 swings, go for 2. The only really downside of this game is A, it's very short, and B, not as customizable as Dark Souls or Neo. Holy shit, Neo has a ton of customization. But it's the first in the series. This is the first Mortal Shell game, and who knows, maybe they'll have a second one. I'd definitely play it. I know that. But for a Dark Souls clone, like I said, it's probably one of the best Dark Souls clones I've ever played. It is just very well done. I like the hardened skill, and like, oh, you need to find the shells so you can get the different abilities, unlock stuff, use the tar and the glimpses to unlock things and buy things, and this is the way they tie it all together. Oh, wait a minute, I almost forgot an NPC. Baghead. Who's Baghead? No idea. But if you have a skewered rat and a superior moonshine on you when you talk to him, you're like, I smell a rat. No, not you. You got a rat on you, don't you? Do you care to share with me? Okay. Ooh, I bet you got some moonshine on you too, don't you? Yes, let's share. Bam, you beat the game. I didn't know about it. I just found him like, okay, sure. Because when you give the frog the food and play music for him, he pukes, and he changes the color of your shell. One guy who played it, his shell was yellow. When I did it, I got red shell, but Baghead asks, alright, well, join me. Hey, thanks for the food and the drink. Join me. Sit down, you play guitar with him, and it's game over. It's a secret ending, apparently, I guess. But they're like, alright, well, again, that's like just some small minor detail there that I thought was really cool. That they didn't have to put into the game, but they did. I just love stupid shit like that. Again, like petting the cat. And, oh, of course, most importantly, right now in the month of December 2021, it is free on PlayStation Plus. It will cost you nothing to check this out. And you should check it out, because it's actually a really good game. I paid $30 for it. Literally, 2 days later, hey, next week, the PlayStation Plus free games will be Mortal Shell. Like, oh, you piece of shit. But, glad I got it. Glad I was able to support the company who made it. And hopefully you will too. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.